This is the maxilla. The colored bone that is shown in the picture is the maxilla. So that is maxilla. Now we will rotate the skull to see the different surfaces of the maxilla. Let's see. We are rotating the skull towards the side. Then we rotate it again in a reverse order. We are seeing the other side of maxilla. Now let's name the side of the maxilla. What are the sides of maxilla? The first side below the eye, that is the anterior surface of maxilla. Okay, so this surface is the anterior surface of maxilla. You get it? Now we will move the maxilla around to see the other surface. Let's see. Let's move the mandible and the teeth as well. So this side of the maxilla, that is the posterior surface. So that was the anterior surface. This is the posterior surface of maxilla. So we have so far got two surfaces of maxilla. Let's again move it. We move towards the nasal side of maxilla. Let's remove the bone one by one. First we remove the inferior nasal concha. Then we remove the ethmoid bone. Then we remove the vomer bone. After that we remove the lacrimal bone. And now we can see the unobstructed view of the medial aspect of the maxilla. Okay, unobstructed view of the medial surface of the maxilla. Now if we remove the rest of the bones, then we can see how the medial surface of the maxilla is actually constructed. We know the inferior nasal concha on another side and the lacrimal of the other side. Now we can see the medial aspect of maxilla completely. See, that is the medial surface of maxilla, and there is a big opening in the medial surface. This is called maxillary hiatus. That opening is called the maxillary hiatus. Okay, when we turn over the maxilla, we can see that maxilla has got a medially projecting process from the inferior aspect, right? Medially projecting aspect from the inferior surface, and another surface that is right opposite it, that is forming the part of the wall of the orbit. So this is the orbital surface. Okay, so we have got four surfaces of the maxilla. Altogether we have got four surfaces of the maxilla. What are the surfaces of the maxilla? Let me tell you once again. First of all is the anterior surface. This one is the anterior surface, number one. Number two, this is the orbital surface. There are two surfaces of maxilla already. Now we are coming to the 3 and 4. This is the number 3 surface. That is the posterior surface, and last but not the least, that is the number 4 medial surface. medial surface. So you get the 4 surfaces of maxilla. Okay, let's see about the 4 processes of the maxilla. What are the 4 processes of the maxilla? Maxilla have got 4 processes. Okay, what are the 4 processes? Processes are actually projections. This is the first process. This is called frontal process. This is the second process. This is called zygomatic process. The third process is that holding the teeth. It is called the alveolar process. So we get 3 processes which can be seen on the norma frontalis view: frontal process, zygomatic process, alveolar process. And what about the last process? Let me show you. There is another process. So there is altogether 1, 2 and 3 process from the norma frontalis, and there is another process that can be seen norma basalis when the skull is turned over. So let's see. This is the last process. This is the last process. This one. This is the last process. It is called palatine, number 4, palatine process. Okay, so altogether there are 4 surface and 4 process. So 4 surface and 4 process. Just a quick summary: 1 frontal, 2 zygomatic, 3 alveolar, 3 process, and the last that will be seen from below, palatine process, that will be seen from below. So here it is, palatine. So 4 process, clear? 1, 2, 3, 4. And what are the surfaces? One is this one, anterior surface, orbital surface. Okay, 2 surface, 2. Then we are left with 3 and 4. We are left with 3 and 4. Third, medial surface. Okay, and fourth, posterior surface or infratemporal. Okay, so with that we complete our maxilla, and thank you all.